Good morning. Today we are going to start with the topic pledge. Okay. Now section 172 to section 179 of Indian Contract Act deals with the pledge. Okay. Now section 172, the heading of section 172 is what? Pledge, comma, pawner and pawnee defined. Means what is pledge? Pledge is also called as a pawn. So the person who takes a loan and gives a security, gives goods to the other as a security till the payment of that loan. In such a circumstances, here bailment is there because goods are being delivered, but they are for a particular purpose, that is security of loan is there. So this type of bailment is called as a pledge or a pawn. The heading of this chapter is what? Bailments of pledges. Bailments of pledges means here it is a bailment created, but we are going to call it as a pledge because it is having some kind of peculiarity. Pledge is also called as a pawn. So a bailer here is a pledger or a pawner. A bailee here is a pledgee or a pawnee. Okay. Now pledge is being defined like the bailment of goods. Means here pledge is what? A bailment only. So all pledges are bailment, but all bailment are not pledge. We have taken an example like when a watch is been given for repair, it is just a bailment. When a cloth is been given for stitching a dress, it is just a bailment. It is not a pledge. Okay. But when a watch is been given to a person for repayment of loan, this watch is as a security, then it becomes a pledge. Okay. The bailment of goods as security for payment of debt or performance of a promise is called as a pledge. The bailer is in this case called as a pawner, and the bailee is called as a pawnee, means pledgee. Pawner means pledger, pawnee means pledgee. Okay. Pawn and pledge are one and the same, they are synonyms. Okay. So section 172 defines these terms and the concept of pledge, and the further sections 173 to section 179, they deal with the rights and duties of the pledger and the pledgee. Okay. Now we will see topic wise. What is a pledge? A pledge is a bailment, but it is been created for a specific purpose, that is till the repayment of loan, keep this as a security. So bailment is been created, but it is called as a pledge. A pledge is a special kind of bailment. It is bailment of goods as a security for the payment of debt or for the performance of promise. As this is a bailment, all the essentials of bailment are to be fulfilled. That is what? The possession is been given for a particular purpose. Here the purpose is as a security for repayment of loan, and after the purpose is fulfilled, the goods will be returned. Okay. So as a pledge is a bailment, all the essentials of bailment must be fulfilled, but the only thing is a special kind is there. The goods are being given for a particular purpose, that is for repayment of loan. So delivery is very essential. Delivery means the possession must be given to the pledgee. Okay. Here see in general bailment, what we have seen, we see that a bailer gives the goods to the bailee for a particular purpose. The possession is with the bailee, and after fulfillment of the purpose, the bailee returns the goods to the bailer. Okay. Here also, as it is a bailment, the bailer means the pledger gives the goods to the bailee, that is a pledgee. The purpose is till the repayment of loan, till I repay the loan, keep the goods with you. After repayment, give it back to me. So this specific purpose is there in pledge. So pledge is a bailment. All pledge are bailment, but all bailment are not pledge. Okay. Now we will see the difference between the bailment and pledge. The first difference is what? Bailment is for a purpose of any kind. It can be for repair of watch, it can be for the goods which are being given for washing and all, the stitching of clothes. Okay. So it can be any purpose. Therefore bailment is for any kind of purpose. While what is pledge? Pledge is the bailment of goods as security for payment of debt or performance of some promise. So here pledge is always created for a specific purpose, that is repayment of loan or fulfillment of promise. Okay, this is the first difference between bailment and pledge. The second is what? In case of default, means if the payment is not done. In case of default, what the bailee can do? Bailee may retain the goods or sue for the price of the goods. He is having the particular lien and all, na? So he can retain the goods or he can sue for the charges, but he can't sell. The bailee is not having right to sell. But in case of pledge, in case of a default by the pledger, means if he does not repay the debt, the pledgee may, after giving notice to the pledger, sell the goods pledged, because he is having full right, because the goods were given to him as a security for loan. As it is a debt, a general promise is there that if debt is not paid, this is a security, you may sell it. So after giving notice, the pledgee can sell the goods, but bailee cannot sell the goods. Bailee can just retain the goods till the payment is been done, or he can sue for the charges. Okay, difference is what? In case of bailment, the bailee can use the goods, but in certain kinds of bailment we have to consider that. See, if we give the watch for repair, the person, the repairer, cannot use our watch. When we give our clothes to the laundryman to wash and all, they have to wash it, but they can't use it. Okay, now in case of to the tailor also, when we give the cloth for stitching, he has to stitch and keep it like that for us. He can't use it, he can't wear it. So in certain bailments, what we see that the bailee cannot use the goods. But take an example of a catering service, and we have brought big utensils which are not there with us. We have brought the utensils from the catering services. So the utensils have been brought by us for using it, isn't it? So in certain kind of bailment, a bailee can use the goods. Okay, but in a pledge, the pledgee, that is the bailee, he can never use the good. The pawnee is not having any right to use the goods bailed to him, pledged to him. He has to keep it. When we give gold to a bank, and when we take the gold loan on it, what they do? They weigh it, they give us the loan, and they keep our ornaments, that is the gold, in a proper form, in a packing, in a seal. They can never use it. And when we repay the loan, they give back to us. The seal is open only in that circumstances when the payment is been made. Okay, so the pawnee has no right to use the goods pledged with him. But in case of bailment, in certain kinds of bailment, the bailee may do so if the terms of bailment so provide. Okay, so we have to consider that in certain kind of bailment only the bailee can use it, but a pledgee can never. Okay, now the last difference is what? In a bailment, the form may change. So when here also in certain bailments, when we give cloth to the tailor for stitching a dress, he is going to stitch a dress for us. The purpose is stitching. So the form is going to change, not the fabric. Only the form is going to change. But when we pledge the goods to the pledgee, means when the ornaments are being given to him, as we have taken the gold loan, so the ornaments are being given, the pledge has been created, the same ornaments are to be returned. The form will never change. So in a pledge, the form never changes. In a pledge, the pledgee can never use it. But in certain kinds of bailment, a form can change, and in certain kind of bailments, the bailee can use the goods. Okay, these are the differences between the bailment and the pledge, and we have to first consider the bailment in certain circumstances, that is a repayment of loan or performance of promise. When the goods are being given as a security, it becomes a pledge. Specifically in the Indian Contract Act, it is mentioned bailments of pledges, means it is a pledge, but actually it is a bailment. Okay, today we have just seen the topic bailment, and pledge, the difference between the two, and the definition of pledge. Okay, the rights and duties of the pledger and the pledgee we'll see in the next video. Okay, bye bye.